Exactly. But once you see, it has nothing to offer you anymore. Once you've exhausted that unself-worthiness belief, because that's usually what it is, belief in I'm not worthy, I'm not capable, this is not possible, I don't deserve this, etc. So when the belief that is some form of that fear belief, once it's exhausted, meaning once you've induced enough clarity about yourself to know that this is not what's true about you, that you are worthy, that you are bliss, that you are made in the image of ecstasy, that you are ever present, that you are inseparable from that existence which we tuned into in the beginning meditation, and that existence clearly wants you to be here, otherwise you wouldn't, because all there is intelligence. There is no random event. You are not a random event. You are meant to be here. So if you start to see that, if you start to experience that about yourself, how long can these beliefs really seem true? And when a belief doesn't seem true, it really doesn't affect you. That's when you've exhausted the belief and your life will change. That belief will no longer shape your life. Unless there's still a little bit of belief in it, in which case you will give yourself the experience of confirmation and yes, and success. And then right after, you'll give yourself the experience of failure in some way, shape, or form, or the threat of failure. Oh shit, this might not last. That idea, it might not last, good things never last, is, yes, it's true because we've believed in it collectively and individually. It doesn't have to be true. Good things can always last. They can always transform into even greater goodness. It all depends on your beliefs. So if you give yourself that sort of, oh, okay, I was too excited. I was too childlike. Darn, I desire too much. Let me go back to my depressive state and call that spirituality. Let me go back to being a zombie, yes. That's when you're not making it to day 3 in that particular challenge. You see, day 1, 2, 3 is always going on in different beliefs. You may be at day 3 with one belief, and at day 1 with another belief, and at day 2 with another, all in the same day. It's not complicated. It's just, as a way to get more clarity, it's helpful to understand that. That you may be very successful in achieving day 3 in one belief, and you may sort of give in, and day 3 of that belief may actually support you in creating more of a challenge in day 2 of another belief. The success of one desire may somehow lead to the fear of it not lasting, which shows you a different belief. Does that make sense? Which is day 2 of another belief. So then clearly restate energetically what your intention is. Your intention is, in some way, shape, or form, to be free of limiting beliefs. More and more. To expand into more of your authenticity, of your bliss, of your worth, of your freedom. And so that's the mission, that's the intention in some way, shape, or form. And so any doubt that comes your way, whether as an internal doubt that's spotted, or whether as a manifestation out there, which appears to be a roadblock, or a dwindling bank account, or something else very, very tangible, because that's how we like to create things here. That's how we like to challenge ourselves to the fullest. That's why this is such a rich experience, this physical experience, such a rich experience. Because it's so dense in its learning, it's so dense in its challenges, but it's so great in its day 3 celebration. It's such a day-night contrast. It's not available in other states or dimensions of consciousness. So play with that. Play with the polarities. Include them. Feel like you can actually play with them. They're not there to harm you. They're not there to ultimately deprive you of your desires. You're only using this template, this experience, to project your fears, your doubts, to get to know yourself so that you can become a being of bliss. So the intention is benevolent at all times, even when your bank account dwindles, even when things don't seem to work out. That's an opportunity for relaxation and inquiry. What am I believing is true about myself in order for me to manifest this, in order for me to attract this challenge or see it in the way that I'm seeing it? And even changing the word obstacle for challenge is already an improvement. Changing the word challenge for invitation, or changing the word invitation for celebration, to see day 2 already as a celebration of your success. That decreases the amount of time you spend in day 2. The more holistic and positive your definition is of day 2, The more you look forward to challenging yourself, the smoother, the more enjoyable, the more ecstatic the ride will be.